Hey, Stefan here. I just wanted to come on real quick and talk about what I think about the food, energy, and water matrix. So initially, I looked into the energy use in Milan because I kind of suspected that it might be the thing that is most untenable. Um, while looking at some journal articles, I found out that the energy use is actually fairly stable given the circumstances. Though one of the specific articles that I found also stated that the power grid may be compromised if more people start to demand more and more energy, and that investment should probably be made back into the power grid to kind of help it with its resiliency in the future. Then I kind of looked up if there was any food crisis. What I found was a little bit surprising. More than 25% of food production relies on the backs of seasonal workers that come to Italy from abroad. So these would be places like Eastern Europe, like any other surrounding countries. Where this comes to play is that when we think about the COVID-19 pandemic, it's sort of inevitable to not think about all the lockdowns that happened. For Italy specifically, this meant that like a quarter of the people were not able to get into the country to help harvest the crops, right? So all these seasonal workers just can't come in. Another compounding factor is that in the whole of the EU, only 11% of the farmers are under the age of 40. So not only is the farming community kind of like hampered by these lack of the seasonal workers, the people who are in the area and who are working are also an aging population. Um, so we kind of looked at food being the most unsustainable, the reason why, and basically the why it can be improved. Let's talk about policy, or what we can do to become more sustainable within like the food part of the matrix. Um, let's look at America's solution in World War I and World War II as an example. The city of Milan can look into the promotion of victory gardens. If you don't know what these are gardens that basically individuals plant, and cumulatively they'll have an impact on increasing resiliency for each family. So the logic is that if not as many people have to go to the grocery store and buy food, you know, the city doesn't have to rely on like other sources as much. Basically helps the city as a whole. Uh, so let's extend this logic a little bit further. Let's have community gardens, probably maintained by volunteers, overseen by some type of like local city officials. Can have a pretty big impact. You can pair these community gardens with like things like soup kitchens, to help kind of the more impoverished people in Milan. Um, it can even function as an additional point of resiliency for the whole social fabric of Milan. Um, yeah, so those are kind of just my thoughts on the topic, and I kind of look forward to hearing from you all. Have a good one.